Hello everybody and welcome back to King's Quest VI. I'm the Blue 32 and when last we left off, we were at the end of the catacombs. All we need to do is press the switch hidden behind this tapestry.
This tapestry looks familiar. Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Excellent. Now let's see what's inside.
No! I beg of you! Please don't hurt me!
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She
Oh.
must be Lady Celeste.
We better do something about this.
Alexander steps further into the room. The movement catches Lady Celeste's eye. She screams for help.
You there! Human! Help me! Help!
Well, if that's what you want to call it. Hi!
Who dares enter my lair?
I dare,
I
Dr.
ask
Claw.
you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
Never. You die, human.
Do I?
As the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more.
Who put this fire pit here?
Now where to, little man? Ah.
Fair question, fair question.
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Because
Look
that's
here,
how it
you
works.
bully. Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die.
Ow.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Ugh.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
Untie
No,
her.
I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Oh, right.
Of course not. Sorry. Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Cut, 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 cut.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
Ah, good.
That's very generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
No, not at all. Let's go. That was my cat, by the way, in case you heard that flapping sound.
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, fight thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellect.
Yeah, wankers.
Yes, me lady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
Shall we?
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life. So I thank you.
No, good.
I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people.
No, it doesn't.
We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms.
Well,
It is
since most of
also
them
my
are
duty to
pitfalls, that
grant
should be
you a
easy for
visit
you.
with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end.
Yes, they do.
I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the City of the Winged Ones and never return.
Can do.
I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
I thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
Sort of. Okay, Cat, you need to go away. You're making too much noises on the microphone. Hi.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
defeated the Minotaur in his lair.
She knows.
So it seems.
She's the Oracle. I think she would know.
This is the one that haunts my pool of late.
Hi.
Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Well...
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, Great Oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see.
Oh, there she is.
I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
I don't think redeeming is the right word.
How do I redeem her?
Rescue sounds
Fate
more like...
is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you.
Indeed.
I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Yeah, that's pretty much a
Who
given.
must I fight?
Gee, I don't know.
Darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek.
Uh-huh.
There is more than one way into this place.
But I
Your
only can do one.
choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty Oracle?
Water. Oh. Ugh!
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife.
Oh dear.
I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be
Druids?
warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous.
And dick
They might
bags.
aid you, or they might destroy you.
Or
Like their
both.
Island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this.
Yoink.
It is water from the sacred pool,
You know, I saw you take until you draw it up.
and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, Great Oracle.
Okay. Later. We will never see them again. Okay. Take this. Put it in here.
Alexander pours the contents of the Oracle's vial.
Okay, now we
Alexander.
need to go to the Isle of the Mist, I think.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Now, I need to be careful not to go somewhere I shouldn't. It's very important. What was that?
From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
In that case, let's go west. Hello?
Alexander takes the scythe.
Do I need anything else from here? I don't recall. Ah, yes, of course.
Alexander
Okay, we got what we needed from here.
Alexander
Now let us settle this long, little dispute.
Alexander feels a
So yeah, there's a hard way and an easy way. Ironically, I have never figured out how to do the easy way to get into the castle. Doesn't look like that's going to be changing anytime soon. I see that there. I didn't see it at first, but I see it now. I know, hurry it up.
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
Oh?
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew.
Yeah.
You wouldn't dare!
She would.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Oh, it's you! Have you thought of any more of those brilliant ideas of yours?
Well, as a matter of fact...
I found the two of you another lump of coal, so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Oh, let me see. A lump of coal. And what a beauty it is, too. Oh, marvelous. Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Quite right. That settles everything.
You see how long this lasts?
As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Thanks.
Yeah, I couldn't put that better myself.
Let me see that lump of coal, Your Highness.
It is a beauty, isn't it?
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it immediately.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
I demand you exchange with me immediately.
Yeah, what can you do? Now let's take the egg and put it in the skull.
There's no reason to put the spoiled egg in the empty skull.
Oh.
The spoiled egg has a slightly yellowed shell that both...
Guess I don't quite remember how this works after all. No matter. What do we have here?
Alexander picks up the bottle. The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me." That's
Well,
rather forward of it.
How can I resist?
Alexander searches the bottle for a clue about the potion.
Down
Alexander
the hatch.
decides to swallow the potion in the bottle labeled "Drink me" to see what happens.
Experimentation is always the best way.
Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
Oops. Perhaps I should have thought this through better.
Then beats no more. Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong. His chest heaves like that of a newborn.
Did newborn's chest
His vision
heave?
clears, and Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds.
Yes, what if someone else saw? What if indeed?
Alexander pulls.
Let's see. Where to go first? Yeah, let's take
Alexander
care of
feels a
this first.
strange pulling sensation.
Some things we need to do. We probably could have done it later, but we're gonna do it now. Let's see if our yep, there he is.
Jalo, my friend, is the wedding still moving forward at the castle?
Prince Alex, egads, yes, that confounded wedding has the whole castle a-bustle. Look, I didn't come here to talk about that, though. I
What?
came to warn you.
Of
Warn me. About what? Isn't the wedding bad enough?
No, listen. The Wazir knows that you're here, Alexander. He's
know.
posted extra guards, and he's telling them about a foreign saboteur. Who else could he mean but you?
well, we did meet.
The Wazir's genie must have learned of your presence in the land, Prince Alex. I don't know how, but he must have.
I
I haven't exactly been discreet, I'm afraid.
Alexander, this is serious.
So am I.
Red will never let you get close to Casima now. He stumbled the castle guard, probably to make sure you keep out. Gadzooks! Oh, it's too bad there isn't some way to convince Alhazred that you've left the islands or even died. If he
Yeah.
thought you were out of the way, you might be able to get close enough to...
What an interesting thought. Tell me more about this genie.
The genie's name is Shamir Shamazel.
Of course it is.
Alhazred brought Shamir with him when he came to this kingdom. Shamir probably won't directly threaten you, but that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. He can be a terrible trickster and an ingenious spy. It's too bad we can't get our hands on Shamir's lamp. If we
Oh?
had that lamp, Alhazred and all of our problems would be solved. Wouldn't that be a fine thing?
You would wish to be master of such a wicked creature?
A fine thing indeed,
Oh,
I'd
Shamir
say.
isn't necessarily evil. Genies never are, you know. They only reflect their owner's heart, for good or ill. Alhazred is hardly a shining example for an impressionable genie.
So how do you propose we go about getting Shamir's lamp?
Oh, he was just talking.
What? Oh, Prince Alex, I was only dreaming. I mean, the lamp is heavily guarded. It would be easier to steal Alhazred's own trousers while he's wearing them than it would be to get that lamp.
But surely a clown's hands are quick and agile.
Well, yes, they are, as a matter of fact. But
Don't
then
butter him
the
up.
theft would be detected almost immediately. And then... my poor neck.
If
Point
theft
taken.
were detected.
Oh, I see.
I don't.
Well, there might be a slim chance, but only that. If you could find a replica of the genie's lamp,
Oh.
an exact replica, I might be able to make the swap. I alone might get close enough. But I couldn't tell you what to look for. I caught a glimpse of it only once. I would know it if I saw it again, but to say I cannot.
Well, I'll just have to see what I can do.
Good luck to you then, Prince Alex. I really must be going back to the castle. I don't think
You know-
I'll be able to come back here. If we were
book-
spied on, well,
The
it's
keeper
too
here has
high
been
a
watching
risk.
this whole
I
thing.
hope you understand.
I
If I see
said.
Casima, I'll tell her I saw you. If you do ever make it to the castle, look me up. And do be careful, friend.
I will. Goodbye, Jalo. Thanks for all your help.
Goodbye and thanks for all the fish. Now then.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Let's, take another swig, shall we?
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
I can't go on anymore.
Acting!
Without Casima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no!
It's true. The Wazir has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
Stop!
Yeah, yes, just sit there
I am-
and
No more.
stop.
Oh, what a waste. The poor young fool.
Luckily, I didn't consume the whole thing the first time.
He'll be so pleased.
That wasn't suspicious at all. Seconds later, in the castle,
I told you not to pop in like that. You can learn to knock like everybody else.
Sorry, Master. I couldn't help myself. I have great news.
Well, what is it?
Prince Alexander is dead. He killed himself in despair over losing Casima.
What? Are you positive? That young man has proven to be most devious.
I saw the whole thing myself, Master. He was really and truly quite dead.
If what you say is true, it shall be most convenient. You've spent enough time on that little irritant. We must start thinking about the wedding.
Anything, Master? Oh, I do love weddings.
no, you don't.
Well, we do want you to look your prettiest, don't we? Now,
Ugh.
Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you. Prepare yourself, as we discussed.
Well, that tells me what the
Alexander's
lamp
heart
looks like, but
lurches to life in his
what's
chest.
telling Alex here?
Prince Alex! But you were...
Sorry, friend. I was doing a little acting, I'm afraid.
Ah, of course, the strange cloaked man. You are quite clever, and a bit too exciting for an old man.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. Okay, that's that. Oh, and, here you go.
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
I think not. I do not have much call for that item these days.
Really? Could have sworn he'd take...
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for...
Could have sworn that's how it worked. Never mind. Oh well. Alright, let's go now to the Isle of the Beast. Yes. Magic map.
Alexander.
Beast. Let me just review something real quick. Swamp blues, stick water, black horse feather. And then falling water and okay. Just double checking. I'm about to make this guy a sad
Alexander
panda.
decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
And now the archer's sad.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose. The archer's bow is empty, his lone arrow spent.
Sorry about that arrow, friend.
The stone archer looks resigned and does not reply.
Aww.
Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo.
Gazebo.
But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
We'll have none of that around here.
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges.
How dare
The
you.
leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together.
Try and just block my
He
way.
sees light. He's through.
I am man, master of plants. Oh god, Dr. Claw again?
Beast garden.
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly
Monsieur.
have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
Well, yeah.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
This is true.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well.
Do you?
This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, this is...
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it.
Beg pardon?
I, too, was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Wow.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
Beg your pardon?
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life.
Ooh.
By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave. A slave as beastly as I am. You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own.
Uh-huh.
Or the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Casima's sake.
Truly? How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... if you think you have found a maid...
Settle down.
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short.
I think I will.
Count the minutes on your fingers, while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
You still seem to have fingers. Right then. The clock is ticking. But it's about time to end this video. So, I'm the Blues32. This is King's Quest VI. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.